because like I've said a couple times already, the physical pain is a symptom. So when we're looking at the human body, the right side of the body is has everything to do with our father's love, and our father's support. Okay. And it also has everything to do with the physical world. All right. The left hand side of the body is our mother, the support that our mother gave us or didn't give us. And it has to do with the spiritual side of the world. All right. The exact pain point that you're telling me about and experiencing in your body comes from our gallbladder meridian being congealed, or that light channel being suffocated. Okay. And if you're not familiar with meridians, they're 4,000 years old. Westernized medical doctors refuse to study them or believe that they exist, even though science now can detect them in the human body. Okay. And I dealt with this for years. I didn't have very much support from my father. He wasn't a bad man. He, dealt with alcoholism for over 25 years, but he didn't beat me or beat my mom or my brothers, but the emotional abuse was there and the lack of support was there. So I started to have the same exact pain that you're talking about. My right knee was the first knee that blew out on me. Okay. And it was the first knee that started to hurt as well when I was 14 years old. And what I started to realize over time as I was healing other people and figuring out things in myself as well was I started to have a real big time problem digesting fats. I would have something with fat in it later on in the day, and I wouldn't be able to fall asleep till like midnight, 1 o'clock. I would just lay there. My heart would be beating rapidly. I didn't understand why. And like I said, I had the same exact pain all down the right hand side of my body, into my shoulder, into my back, into my hip, my knee still, et cetera, et cetera. And if you look at the meridian path for the gallbladder, it starts up on the right side head, goes into the shoulder, shoulder blade, pec all the way down, jams then into that right side back, jams back out into the right side hip, goes all the way down into the knee and then into the outside of the foot. Okay. Now, why am I telling you this? Is that because the gallbladder deals with repressed rage, and everything that you told me about in getting, you got kicked out of the Marines, or you didn't, you weren't allowed in. Which one was it?
No, I was there and I was very timid, and so I
Okay.
left.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Um, so there's nobody in the world could ever say you're wrong for, being frustrated or being angry uh at your father for not being there, or at your mother for not being there. One of the previous people that I healed in January of this year, his father had a massive heart attack when he was 5 years old. So he grew up without him. And when he became a father was when all of his physical ailments developed. And for 18 years, he was constantly being injured. He suffered with crippling back pain. And when he came to me, I found out that it was actually his liver meridian that was jammed up. It wasn't his gallbladder. Okay, so the liver meridian will run on both sides of the body as well, but it was only congealed on the right hand side.